We're certainly seeing this in our newsroom. You're probably taking Clorox wipes to everything from your countertops to your desks to your doorknobs. But you also need to be cleaning your windows, and coronavirus can live on glass too.
The pros at Fish Window Cleaning are telling us about the top 4 window cleaning mistakes you can avoid during the pandemic and really any time of year. Allergies are hitting us at the exact same time as coronavirus. Our windows covered with pollen, and they're a trap for dust mites that aggravate our allergies. And it turns out they could also hold germs that could even include coronavirus. John English is joining us from Fish Window Cleaning. Hey, John, thanks for being here today.
Thank you for having me.
So I want to know, most people are wiping down everything these days because of the coronavirus pandemic, and they don't often think about cleaning the windows. But why should they be thinking about those windows?
Well, you should always be thinking about having clean windows just because of the germs that can be on the windows. And as you mentioned, we are in pollen season pretty much across the entire United States right now. And so the windows definitely have a tendency to have pollen and dirt on them, and that can really affect your health. And keeping them clean is good for your health. And it's also beautiful to look out the windows, especially when you're spending a lot of time at home right now.
Yes, I have little ones that put fingerprints all over the windows, so I'm always trying to wipe them down. But I know it's easy with having those fingerprints. It's easy to make a mistake while cleaning them. Do you have recommendations? I know you're the expert here.
Well, our biggest recommendation is to call a professional, of course, but right now that is difficult for many people to do. So what we wanted to do was just give you some tips to avoid making some big mistakes. And one of the biggest ones is always going to be forgetting about safety. So if you're going to be cleaning windows, especially if you have to bring a ladder out, it's always good to have someone with you and making sure you have that ladder, level and on the ground with someone making sure that you're safe. Also, when it comes to windows, it seems that people are always waiting for the perfect weather to clean the windows. And in fact, the rain is not going to get the windows dirty. Bright sunlight can make it hard for you to clean because it's going to show every streak, and you're going to spend a lot of time getting frustrated.
Very interesting. Can you give me the lowdown really on how to clean the windows?
Well, we're always going to recommend using a mop and squeegee. That is something that you're going to see professionals use. Unfortunately, most people don't have those at home, and so they're going to resort to using other things, such as a spray cleaner. If you're doing that, one of the wives' tales out there is to use newspaper, and I'm going to tell you to avoid that. That is an old wives' tale. What you want to use is a microfiber towel, and you want to spray some cleaner on there and use that towel to wipe it off.
Now, I know, John, that a lot of people are quarantining right now and maybe wouldn't want somebody inside their home. But what about the outside? Are you guys still open for business to clean like outside of a business or a residential home?
Many of our locations are open across the country doing outside-only cleans right now. Those that are not open have not closed. They're just suspending services until their governments or until it makes sense for them and their employees to be able to continue service. So depending on your location, I believe in the Charleston and Huntington area, this franchisee has suspended services, but please give them a call because I know they're taking phone calls to get on that schedule as soon as the virus pandemic reaches a point where we can get back out there.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, thank you for being here today, John. We appreciate your advice. A lot of us need it right now. Anything else you'd like to say before we go?
I just want to say thank you from all of those at Fish for having me, and we just wish everyone to have good health through all of this pandemic.
All right. Thank you so much. You stay healthy as well.
Thank you.